Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Reagan, and today I'm going to be doing my June TBR.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to...
So this is my first TBR video, so I'm really excited about it, and I wanted to do something like different and do kind of like a game aspect to it so that I'm not just like picking books that I want to read, but like books that maybe I wouldn't have chosen if it weren't for the prompt that I was given. So I came up with like 10 prompts, maybe? Let me pull them up. Okay, yeah, so I came up with 10 prompts, and for this month's TBR, I think I'm only gonna choose 5 books for my TBR because I'm currently reading the Harry Potter series, if you've been watching my reading vlogs for those books. So I know I'll probably read like 1 or 2 more Harry Potter books in the month of June. I think in between them, I'll still fit in some other books that are on my TBR. And on top of that, I also wanna give myself a little bit of fudge room because I'll probably read my... Oh my gosh, it's thundering so loud. It's so like dark here because it's about to start storming. Anyways, I want to give myself some fudge room because I'll probably read my June book of the month whenever it comes in, and I might get 2 of those depending on what the book choices are. So I'm not totally sure. I just want to give myself a lot of fudge room, and I typically read about 8, 9, 10 books a month, 10 or 11 if it's like a good month, like 7, 8 if it's like an okay month. So I really want to make sure that I give myself enough fudge room to kind of like pick other books because I am a mood reader. So yeah. So these are the prompts that I came up with last night in preparation for this video. So the first one is a thriller that you've been wanting to get to, a book that isn't really your favorite genre / kind of book, a book you haven't read on your bookshelf yet, a recently released romance, a book with the color blue on the cover, a book with 3 words in the title, a book from a new to me author, a fantasy book you've been wanting to get to, a book with the color red on the cover, and whatever book you want with no restrictions. So those are all 10 of the prompts. And so I think what I'm gonna do is put them in like a random sorter, and then whatever one it sorts for me, I'm just gonna select 5, and it'll just give me randomly 5 of these. And then I'll just choose a book based on the prompt. I hope that's not too confusing, but maybe it'll make more sense once we get started. So it is now time to start. I'm so excited. Okay, so as you can see, there is a circle, and it has like all of my little prompts over here for the book choices. So Control Enter to spin. Ooh. Okay, so a book from a new to... Wow. Whoa, okay, great. All right, a book from a new to me author. So let's see what I have on my TBR or on my want to read list. I have like 85 books on my want to read list, so it's really freaking big. And I know that there's a new to me author on there. Ugh, this is hard. There's so many books I want to read. Okay. So for this prompt, I'm going to choose The Truth About Heartbreak by B. Celeste. This book is, I'm pretty sure, on Kindle Unlimited, so I'll just read it on my Kindle for this month because I don't actually own this book. But I'm pretty sure that this book is, it's a romance. Let me look at the Goodreads blurb. Okay, so this is like a forbidden romance. I think it's an age gap romance. It's between a girl and her brother's best friend. I don't know, the blurb for this book is like really weird, but anyways, I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited to read it. The reviews on Goodreads aren't that good, but that's okay, we're just gonna give it a try. So that is going to be the first book on my TBR. Okay, all right, so let me remove this prompt. Okay, all right, so now we go. On to the next one. Oh yay, I really wanted this prompt. Okay, so, goodness. A fantasy book you've been wanting to get to. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like looking over here at my bookshelf. I don't know. I could start City of Ashes, which is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series, which I'm trying to get through. What I really want to read is The House in the Cerulean Sea, but it's like $18 on Amazon, and I just don't know if I can bring myself to spend that much money on a book. Let's look at it at my want to read list really quick. I'm so stuck on this one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm going to read City of Ashes. I have it on my bookshelf, but I'm too lazy to go get it, so I'll just put a picture of it right here. So this is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. Like I said, it's the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. I read the first book at the beginning of May, and I want to finish the series because I really did enjoy the first book, but I just need to get to it. So I'm gonna choose that book for this prompt. I really want to read The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I really want to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I might do The House in the Cerulean Sea as one of my like fudge room books that I add on to my TBR later in the month. So anyways, okay, so there's that. Let's remove that from the wheel and keep going. Oh. Wait, what is this one? Oh, great. A book that isn't really your favorite genre slash kind of book. So I had a couple ideas for this one on my TBR. I'm really stuck between The Help and The Nightingale. The Help is literary fiction, and I don't know, I know that I'm gonna love it, but I feel like I'm gonna hate it because it's gonna be boring, but I don't know, I'm just scared it's gonna be boring, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. And then I don't know anything about The Nightingale. My boyfriend's mom just really wants me to read it. So let's do The Help. My good friend Sally's been really wanting me to read this for so long, and then my other friend Evie read it this month and absolutely loved it. So let's do The Help. So The Help, I don't really know exactly what The Help is about, but it's about this African-American maid in like Mississippi, I think. I don't actually know what time period, but she works for this white family, and she takes care of this white daughter who she absolutely loves, but like the daughter's gonna grow up to hate her because the family is racist, something like that. I'm not totally sure. But she ends up writing this book, I think, about all that like black slaves have to go through or something like that. I'm not totally sure. But it sounds really good. I just am nervous because it's like almost 500 pages and it's not my style of book. So I'm nervous that it's gonna be slow and it's just gonna take me forever to get through, but we're just gonna hope for the best. So that is going on to my TBR. All right, so let's remove that one. All right. It's so pretty when it does that. All right, a book with 3 words in the title. This is kind of hard. All right, so for this prompt, I'm going to read Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. I got this book this past month at 2nd and Charles, and it was a part of my book haul, and I've been wanting to get to it. So I really hope that I'm gonna like this book. I don't know if I am, but we'll just try anyways. Okay, so Fight or Flight follows Ava and Caleb, and they are both on an airplane, I think, one day, and like they meet and he like steals her seat in first class, and so they start out like hating each other. So I'm pretty sure this is a hate to love romance. And anyways, they have a night together during their layover, and then she goes home to Boston, and one day Caleb shows up on her doorstep and he has to be staying in Boston. So they're like, let's just hang out while I'm here and just be together. And then I guess she catches feelings or he catches feelings, and then they're just gonna fall in love, something like that. It says here that Gabby from Gabby Reads DNF'd it and gave it 1 star at 130 pages, but Jessica from Peace Love Books gave it 5 stars. So will I love it or will I hate it? I don't know. So that is the book for this prompt. So this is my last one. Okay, a book you haven't read on your bookshelf yet. Yay. Okay, I didn't think making TBRs would be this hard. So for this prompt, I think I'm going to read Beach Read by Emily Henry. I think it's by Emily Henry. I don't know, I can't see the author's name, but I'll put a picture of it right here. This book is about 2 writers who go to the beach, and they're like staying in neighboring beach houses, and the girl writes romance and the guy writes thrillers, I don't know, something like that. And so they're both having writer's block, so they switch genres for the week while they're at the beach, and they write the different genre for each other, and then they're gonna fall in love. somehow it's romance. So this book sounds really good. I got this book this month in my book of the month package, and I just didn't get to it this month. So I want to get to it in June. Also, I'm definitely gonna go to the beach some days during this month, and I'd love to take this book with me because, you know, it's literally called Beach Read. So that is the last book that I'm putting on my TBR. Like I said earlier, today's the last day of May, and so I'm gonna finish up Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I'll probably read the 3rd and 4th book in the month of June, and then maybe do the 5th, 6th, and 7th in July. I'm not sure. But I do want to read other books in between the Harry Potter books. Like, I don't want my whole reading month to just be Harry Potter. So I want to get to these other books as well. And some other books you might see later on in my TBR is The House in the Cerulean Sea. I might do a video on me reading my boyfriend's mom's like top 3 favorite books and reacting to those. So just be on the lookout for those videos. Anyways, I hope this was fun for you guys. It was really fun for me, actually. It's really exciting to have a mystery to my TBR list and finding out what I'm gonna read by this little spin the wheel game. So if you liked this, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do it again next month for my TBR. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, you can follow me down on Instagram and Goodreads, and that will all be linked in the description box below. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and a really great reading month, and I will see you all in my next video.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be some